is this a little bit bittersweet walking away from this project of yours that you really saw from day one?
No, because have you heard of the Saudis?
Yes.
Yeah, they gave me a ton of money, so I don't care.
Has it happened in bowling yet?
No. Here's the thing. It's either got to go on the approach or on the lane. If you throw it on the lane, you're messing up the oil for all the pros.
Nobody wants to throw a gutter dong.
If Scottie went and played at a local club tournament, one-day tournament against the best members at any local club every single day, how long would it take him to not win?
He's losing the first one.
Losing the first one?
Can I explain?
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Dan's Golf World Show. Now on SITV.
Yeah.
Fun and exciting. Boys, Ryder Cup talk. That is all I can think about. I wake up in the middle of the night just thinking of like matches and pairings. I don't know what's wrong with me. But all the Ryder Cup players were, well, I guess not all of them, but all the teams were out trying to warm up, get some tournament action under their belt.
Love it. Love it.
I only watched one team. The winning team, Team USA.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Were they wearing Rory's shirt?
Oh my God. I want one so bad, and I also hate it. It is irritating and funny at the same time. But the boys from the U.S. team were out at the Procore Championship. Team USA made their way out to the Silverado Resort in Napa. Do you guys think these guys were just pounding Chardonnay all weekend?
They were probably having the best times of their lives.
The best time.
Allegedly,
They were all staying in like a big mansion. We tried to do a little research, find some details.
Tried so hard.
The same mansion?
Allegedly, that they all got a big giant house. You know,
There's no record of it happening.
So the address that our research gave us a small little rinky-dink, like 3-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, well, I don't think that they were in this shanty that was came from our research.
What was it, like 123 Fake Street or something?
Yeah. But like, whatever it was, we pulled it up on Google Maps. Like, nice, we're onto it. Let's bring it in for the show. We'll get screenshots and show everybody. And like, we pull up to it. There's like this hatchback in the driveway. Like,
Siding's falling off.
It was a whole parking lot.
Yeah.
It wasn't it. But it was good to see the boys out there playing, minus, of course, Xander Schauffele, who was busy, I guess. Do you guys think he had a valid excuse?
I think so.
Apparently had a child. So,
there you go.
I don't know.
Do
His
we know
wife
if it was a boy, girl? Do we know any
No.
details? Everybody healthy?
We just know he missed the Ryder Cup warm-up weekend, and that's
as far as the caring of this show
Yeah.
goes. Like, wasn't there.
So now
Yeah.
we've covered everything that matters.
right. Which to me, I'm not even sure if Keegan counts that as a valid excuse.
Surprised. You got a kid. We don't care about it. All right, whatever.
The other one who didn't play this weekend for other various reasons was Bryson DeChambeau.
Of course.
Primarily because he no longer has a PGA Tour card.
So bad.
But I was proud of the fact that every single one of the 10 players from the U.S. team that did play all made the cut.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Unlike the European team. We'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Not everybody made the cut. It's fine.
Little teaser.
Golf stuff. But
That's right.
Pick the wrong twin, maybe. I don't know.
But
Josh is taking the European team, right?
No,
Yes.
I'm not.
yeah, he did.
He totally
how,
did.
How much did you put on them?
Put $0 on them.
Couple bands.
Right? Yeah.
A lot of pride he put
bands.
on.
It's weird hearing him say bands.
Yeah. It doesn't sound believable what I say. And I've also never used it like properly. Like, how much was that new car? Oh, it was 6 bands. Like, I don't know.
Bands
like, would
to
you
make a dance.
grow up? Obviously, we all know who won.
Come on.
The number 1 player in the world. Like, did anybody else think anything different?
No.
Ben Griffin, of course, looked good out there wearing his humongous. Here, hold on. Ben Griffin was out there looking great. You know,
As always.
in classic fashion. Am I right?
always. Yeah.
These are the Ben Griffins.
Looking great.
Yeah. He put on a fantastic show, leading the crowd most of the weekend. I thought he had this thing all locked up, but unfortunately, there was a little bit of a putting situation. You got your Ben Griffins on?
I'm close to the Ben Griffins. I think yours is a little better, but you know, hey.
Mine come all the way down to like the low cheek.
Right. Like, yeah. Also the black on black like you have, which is nice.
Thank you. There was this interesting moment though. 18th green, end of the tournament, wrapping up the round. Ben Griffin was 1 shot behind Scottie. Scottie was playing in the group ahead of him. He was already in the clubhouse. Scottie's score was set at 19 under. Ben Griffin,
So good.
at 18 under, is on the green in 2. A huge putt. So he's got an eagle putt on his hands. And this sort of had 3 outcomes, essentially. Make the eagle putt, win the tournament. 2 putt for birdie, force a playoff, make par, solo second.
Time out 1 second before you're. I just want to. Let's go around the room. What do you do in this scenario?
You make the putt, Rich. You make the putt.
I mean,
Well, here's what you do. I'll tell you exactly what you do. You fire a beautiful long putt that comes up about 5.5 feet short. And then you test the strength of your bowels to see if they can hold up to the pressure. Because I think, quite honestly, I would be changing my underwear if I am down to about a 5.5 footer to force a playoff against Scottie Scheffler. Terrified. But there's no good outcome at that point. If you're not making the eagle putt and just locking up the win, making this dream come true, JJ Spawn looking putt, and you're taking this thing to a playoff against the number 1 player in the world, that doesn't sound fun.
do we know how far the eagle putt was? Ish.
I mean, it was
Like 40, 50 footer?
It was definitely in like the 40, 50 foot range. I don't know exactly.
It was a 3-point shot.
It was like a Steph Curry from the other guy's 3-pointer, except for
Shooting from the logo.
yeah,
Send a prayer before you putt it. That
it really was.
How do you? That's well, I don't know.
Well, let's take a look here at the 2 force a playoff putt. Yoink.
He just pulled it.
Yeah,
He pulled it. He didn't read it wrong. He pulled it.
just a little pulley.
second.
But you know what, though? He drained that 3rd putt.
Yeah,
You know,
Oh,
in
yeah.
center of the
Place.
cup.
Crisp.
Yeah, just confidently.
Oh yeah, great read by the
Yeah,
cat here.
That's funny.
I do love it though. Like there's certain guys that will mark the ball no matter what distance. Like if he would have taken the time, marked that final, who gives a care putt. Yeah, but it handed Scottie his 6th win, huh?
It was minus 15, so he could be. He was finished minus 18, minus 17, minus 16. He'd have still been.
Well, no.
second.
Minus 15 was just the next U.S. team player.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
So, you know, I think 3rd place was 17, you know, and so on. So he would have continued
Would
just
have cost him money.
tumbling. Did you guys ever see that video where those guys race down the side of a mountain and they just start that's what
For the
happens after
cheese?
that.
The cheese race.
Yes.
Like that would have been his score, just dive bombing down.
Have you guys ever wanted to try to do that?
No,
Like in a wheel?
I would.
I would too.
Would you really?
Yeah. If you're in a
what do you
wheel,
mean
you're
in a
secure.
wheel?
Like a car wheel, like a big tire.
Like a tie.
Yeah, like a tire.
Yeah.
But would you do like the classic race, like the way the guys just run
down that
down
huge
the
hill?
hill?
I don't know if I would do that because they always get hurt, right? Everybody's like,
I don't think anyone doesn't get hurt.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I wouldn't run, but I definitely roll down it in a car wheel.
Like carefully or with speed.
Have you ever done this before?
No.
I think the show needs to head out of the studio here one of these days and find some sort of a mound and let Josh live out his dreams.
an abrupt cut here, and we're just at the cheese wheel and go to
at the top. Josh.
It'd be like the wheelbarrow incident all
Dude.
over again.
Oh no. Bruh.
Well, Scottie Scheffler logged himself another win. You know, here's the funny thing about it.
Let's give it
Of
up for
course,
Scottie.
give it up for Scottie.
Give it up for
Thank
Scottie.
you. Thank you,
Scottie,
everyone.
another win.
Here's what I love about it, though. Like, this is a tournament that these guys would never play. You know what I mean? Like, it is like such an off the beaten path tournament. We're into FedEx Cup fall. These guys are usually, you know, taking a break, getting a little beach time, trying to tan the rest of their forehead. You know what I mean?
And the rest of their forehead.
Yeah.
Do you do these points count for next year's FedEx Cup? Or are they just this in just limbo land and like
They don't.
they don't?
But they matter.
Okay.
And I'm going to get into that shortly.
All right.
But they do matter. And the thing is for the guys who this matters to, generally, 10 of the best players in the world don't show up to get in the way of these guys earning some FedEx Cup fall points. And I can imagine it's quite frustrating when you have pretty much the entire United States Ryder Cup team jumping on a tournament that has a purse that is like almost less than what Scottie wins most weekends, like himself. You know what I mean? I would like to look back historically when the last time Scottie competed for a $6 million purse. I don't think it's been recent.
Pre-live, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
He doesn't need to.
Did he get a $1 million for the win?
I don't know. I think he got like a Kia Sorrento and like a couple coupons to Denny's.
And a case of Merlot from Napa.
Yeah. It was like a sponsor case anyway, you know. I know, but I do imagine that it's got to be frustrating though for these guys who are grinding it out. All right, if you want, Rich, we can get into FedEx Cup Fall. But what about the Scottie hypothetical first? Do we want to touch on this?
Yep.
Go on.
So I was just thinking, driving to work yesterday, thinking about Scottie winning as he always does. Yeah. And I thought, because he's playing in this lower tournament, as we just said, if Scottie went and played at a local club tournament, one-day tournament against the best members at any local club every single day, how long would it take him to not win that tournament?
Ooh.
Yeah, I love this. I love this idea. Because you think about it, like, take your best player at your local country club.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you got?
He's losing the first one.
Losing the
first
one?
Can I explain?
Please do.
So Scottie's going to all these one-off tournaments.
Yeah.
He's never played there before.
Yeah.
He's playing against the best or amateur, whatever, the best people coming out of that golf course.
Yeah.
They usually play that golf course pretty much every day. They know every ins or buts about that place, and there's no Ted Scott, right? You said no caddy.
No, is that what we said? We said no caddy? Yeah, just him.
Yeah.
Just him. He gets a cart. He plays the same tees as everybody else from that club. So it's he's playing the tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, obviously, every player who goes and plays a course has a general yardage book or something. So he's aware of the fairway, about where he can hit it. I mean, I just think that's crazy to think he's losing the first one. Like, Scottie Scheffler could show up to any golf course and be damn near blindfolded.
Well, here it's I'm assuming it's a 4-day tournament, just like normal.
No, we're saying one
single
18
day,
holes,
one and done,
and then next day another tournament. at the
And
next club.
his track record in first rounds aren't the best. I mean, he's still shooting good, but it's not like he's shooting winning numbers first round.
I think you're really underestimating the gap between pros and amateurs.
Well, right. Also, like the best of a single golf course. I mean, okay, let's just say I were to go out to local private club, maybe where I used to be a member. Won't mention names here because they didn't pay to be on the show. Best guy there, maybe on a good round, is shooting 2 under if he's playing lights out, 2-3 under. And these courses, like generally, most average clubs aren't even as long as what these guys are playing on tour. Scottie's going to be out driving them all day. If you put him on the green, I mean, his short game is phenomenal. So even if he's out of position, because at what point, unless it's a dog leg or like there's something weird there, like a creek nobody told him about, once the guy can see the flag, it's over.
Yeah, but what about, like, for an example, look at one of DeChambeau's series. And one of his series is breaking course records.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the same thing as playing a tournament. You got to shoot super low to win a tournament.
But that's you assuming that the person who wins said tournament will have the course record score to win the tournament. That's just the best score.
I mean,
ever.
most of your course records aren't by pros.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
No, but they're also mostly not set this year. You know what I mean? Like a course record could be held for 20 years at a club. Like that guy might not even be around anymore golfing at the golf course, the course record holder. And I would also be willing to bet that the course record holder doesn't shoot the course record every single time he goes out.
Absolutely not. And the person, if they beat Scottie, will almost guaranteed have to shoot the course record to beat him, and probably won't.
I feel like there's too many factors in. That's why I say he won't win.
I love how there's too many factors, so he just won't win.
Yeah.
Right? And these guys over here, there's too many factors, and so he definitely will win.
Yeah,
how about we talk about some of the factors before we determine whether he's going to win or not going to win? I think one of the factors that would take into, if you're using your local club that's right up here in Frankfurt, yes, Scottie wins every time. But I don't know, out of every golf course in Chicagoland, if you're going to one of the premier exclusive
like, say
golf
you're playing
course,
like Medina.
Yeah, if you're Medina, I'm guessing the quality of player at Medina is going to be a lot better than right up here.
I mean, but like, here's the thing that to always consider. You go to Medina, take the best local club player versus the greatest golfer on the planet.
But he is the greatest. See, I'm siding with you a little bit here, Josh.
Yeah.
See, he is the greatest player for sure. But it's any given Sunday. If you're just playing, that's why I asked the 4-day rounds. If you're playing a 4-day tournament, he wins every time. He is never going to lose ever in 4 days. But anybody can have a bad 1-day round.
I mean,
like even a bad Scottie round is so much better than these guys.
All right, what's your prediction? How many rounds until he loses?
I think he's winning the first one at least. Probably.
He's gonna go at least beyond
this
one.
This mind is how many in a row? Like, could he go a year? And Josh is like, I don't think he wins at all.
Never once.
I think he's got to do a breakfast ball on the street.
He's got Al up here at the course just dominating Scottie.
Well, he knows he's also in theory he's playing these courses. He's at least gonna get like you said, like a scorecard. He's gonna know the art. He's gonna see a picture. Like, it's not like he's showing up blindfolded and they're like, this is the course you're playing.
But it's not the same. It's not the same.
I do feel that if you were to take just like he's using with the Bryson and he's going and trying to get in the course record on all these, right? I do think that there is a chance on the first round that he plays the first time, not seeing the course, not knowing the course, not having a caddy for the course. Like, yeah, he's got a yardage book. He's the greatest player of all time, but like, not all time.
All time right now.
All time right now. All time right now.
You
All
slowed
time
down
right
real
now.
quick.
All time right now. But if you're playing a course for the first time, there are times that you might miss something. You might misread the book. There might be a hill that comes up and over and you don't realize that there's something. You end up in the same. I don't know. I'm just any given Sunday. I mean, you take a look at when Bryson was playing,
here's the factor that's not being considered.
Okay.
Scottie plays on tournament courses in tournament conditions. Clubs aren't like that.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. He's in the rough. Whip-de-doo. Like, that rough is like fairway in some of these courses. I mean, look at Oakmont. You know what I mean?
Also,
places
some
like that.
Fairways look like roughs.
All right.
My point being,
I'm going back on their side.
Okay, cool. It's a dog leg right. He hits it a little long. He rolls out of the fairway and he's in local country club rough. Yeah. No problem. He's still going to put a club on it and hit a fantastic shot, and probably better than the best player at that club who's dead center of the fairway, maybe.
And also, 0 of the clubs are any kind of distance that he's used to playing.
100%. He could be hitting 3-wood everywhere and be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably driving, I'm not going to say driving most par 4s, but he's probably driving a lot of par 4s that the dudes at the club are probably not driving.
And if he misses, so what?
Yes, he's fine.
Yeah. You also got to consider
game.
if this is going to be an actual thing, you know for sure there's going to be people coming out of the woodworks that are just absolute sticks coming to this thing.
How much is
it's members?
How much is he
Private
shooting?
club members are members.
So it's not like a dude who's about to be a pro that's like, oh, let me just
like some Corn Ferry guy's going to go hop on.
But I would put money on there's Corn Ferry guys that are members at Medina.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If you take the elite courses, there's no Corn Ferry guys that are a member of the local up here in town, right? But if you go to the elite courses here, you got to assume there's some members that are sticks.
Does he get that the screen in the cart where you can like tap on it and like okay, the tree up
ordering
there
hot
is like
dogs.
He's not even using it. He's like, it's Scottie, and you got the screen. He's like, cool, hot dogs. I don't need it. Screw you.
Speaking of that, from last week's show, comment from the Cypress Point clip from us.
Yeah,
they have those.
Oh, Cypress Point has the screens.
Yeah.
You could order hot dogs?
I don't know if you could do that, but it gives you
the yardage, which helps because there's no rangefinder.
You can use that. That is.
But
cool.
anyways, that was a little off topic. But I had to bring it up.
I know that's good to know.
Cool. That is actually really
in most like a member guest tournament or just a member tournament, they're allowed to use rangefinders, right? Because if so, then Scottie can use one. And
yeah, I mean, I would say most clubs have their own sets of rules. You know what I mean? But I've never played in one where you couldn't.
So what is he shooting?
Anywhere probably 8 to 10 under every time, right? I mean,
I would say even if he's 5 under, he's probably winning most of these tournaments.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but not all.
I don't think so.
Are there guys really shooting 5
yes.
under?
No. Yes.
No.
100%.
That's what I feel like there isn't.
100%. There it's got to be at least every club at least has one guy that's a member that's just an absolute stick that should go pro and he just won't.
No, that's so untrue.
But I don't think. No, I disagree with every club.
No. Here's what I also disagree with. that there are guys that should go pro and won't. There's no such thing. No, I'm saying
we were talking about him last week.
No.
The amateur that's been playing with the group every single week for like
years.
Years.
And what they talk about is how phenomenal it is that he can work a full-time job and maintain that level of golf, which means he's putting in all of the time year after year to stay in maintenance mode to compete at that highest level. And so there aren't guys who are putting in that level of work for no reason just to win the club championship. Like the guys who are putting in that level of work are out playing and pursuing it actively. 6 to 8 hours a day, 5 hours a day.
But I hear what you're saying for the average club member. I agree. But what I'm saying is there's somebody who's working on who's on Corn Ferry or working on the tour or whatever that comes back in every year because Medina's my home club. I've grown up here. It's my favorite club. I've played it forever, and I travel back here every year to play the member guest tournament or the whatever the tournament is. Oh, Scotty's going to be there. I'm definitely showing up this year for that member tournament.
Now, here's what I want to know. I'm searching right now. How many private golf clubs? Okay. There are 645 golf courses in Illinois, including 292 public, 189 municipal, and 164 private courses. Okay. Scottie's winning 161 of them.
There's 165?
164.
Oh, I'm with you on that.
So there's my number in just Illinois.
He might be
161 of them guaranteed.
He might be 163.
Take out Medina, Butler, and, I don't know, maybe Olympia, maybe, I don't know, whatever, you know what I mean? Or the Chicago Golf Club or something like that.
I think we're really close to being on that same page because that's what I'm saying. If he played 165 tournaments, right, I think conceivably he loses one of those.
I don't think so.
I can't even conceive he loses one of them in my mind because you're also assuming that the best member at this given club plays their best round and they beat the best golfer on the planet, who the gap is already giant between him and Rory.
I don't think he's winning half of them.
Oh my God, you're crazy.
That's crazy.
That's absurd.
Because here's the thing.
What did he say?
Here's a legitimate point.
What did you say?
I don't think the best player at Medina is beating Nelly Korda.
Well, she's not number one anymore. Of course, I don't know.
That is how convinced I am.
Her being number 2 does not make her.
I would be willing to bet that a mid-tier player from Corn Ferry Tour would go around and whip up most of Illinois.
Well, but you said that he's only winning 161 games.
I said I would be willing to say that this fluke accident could happen at potentially maybe 3 or 4 of those 164.
See, I think even if it was like a 3-round tournament, I don't think he's winning that many for a single round tournament.
If it's a 3-round tournament, he wins all of them, hands down, no questions asked.
Yeah, like that's no questions asked.
Because
when
here's
it's
the
one,
thing. Anybody can wake up and your back stiff. This is happening. You gotta, you do have to go and hit the ball and you gotta play. Right, I get that he's doing whole turns, but there's times Scottie doesn't make the cut. Right?
When was the last time?
There really wasn't a last time for that one.
Well, because that I think that's exactly the point. Is like Scottie is playing at the highest level every single week. He's playing against the number 2 player in the world, the number 3 player in the world, like week after week, and is the winningest player among the best players on the planet. And then you got guys who just go to work every day and they're like a member at a club and the wife's always swimming by the pool and putting stuff on the account. And this guy has a chance on Scottie because he knows that the dog leg starts at 287. Like that, I don't think that affects anything. Because here's the thing. I think that this gets us all the way down to the point where people have this massive misunderstanding of the difference between the best player locally versus the worst player professionally. And when people are like, dude, you're so good, you should go pro, it's like, wow, you're really good at basketball at the YMCA. You should go pro. It's like, that means nothing. Like it's a stupid conversation.
That's fair.
Is how I feel.
Or let's say LeBron versus the best player at the YMCA. I mean,
how many private basketball clubs could LeBron win one-on-one?
It wouldn't lose a single game. I mean,
that's fair.
I think he'd still lose.
But somebody could have a day with it.
Yeah.
If you I think if you put every single best member on every private club in Illinois on a lie detector and said, do you think there's a single chance in the world you could beat Scottie in a one-day tournament? I don't think a single one of them could confidently say yes.
No, I bet you there's guys out there that'd be like, yeah, I can.
I don't. I think
That
even
guy's a
they know.
pathological liar.
Yeah. That guy isn't getting second in the tournament.
Yeah, he's going to get first.
Lanto Griffin, by the way, was a little perturbed about the outcome of the tournament. What did he take? He took third. Was that where Lanto came in?
I think so.
Yeah. Which essentially removing the Ryder Cup players would have been a first place finish for him, essentially. I mean, if, math. But instead, he's out there trying to scrape together enough points to keep his tour card for next year. Had he got the win, he gets locked in for a guaranteed 2 years exemption for his PGA Tour card. But because old Keegster wanted to get a nice little warm-up buddy round out in Napa, this guy's back out there still trying to scrape together points. So this brings us to why the FedEx Cup fall points matter. So obviously we know that it's the top 125 in FedEx Cup points who get to keep their card, and they keep working for the following year. The guys who essentially made it into the playoffs, they're locked. It doesn't matter. No matter if everybody else got all the points in the world, those guys are locked in. But number 171 through 125, they can all be bumping around, moving, anything could happen. Well, the FedEx Cup fall is their chance to get the last points of the year to lock themselves into the top 125. And that's why these guys who didn't make the playoffs need these tournaments and are beyond happy that Scottie Scheffler generally doesn't show up to Napa for this tournament. So that's what I kind of think is a little bit funny about this, where this tournament, $6 million purse, obviously kind of sounds like a lot of money, but in terms of professional golf really isn't. You're not seeing these guys show up. It's generally the 171 through 125 guys out there duking it out to try and get themselves some additional FedEx Cup points.
Or you got to be like maybe in the bottom of that list, like you're the 150s, 140s, and you don't want to fall out.
Yes. Yeah, well, think of this. 10 guys didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
So that means they're not playing the weekend. They're not even, picking up some scrap points, because the other thing where that matters is it also shifts your OWGR ranking, which affects your ability to get into majors, as well as your FedEx Cup points determine if you're getting into signature events. So it's really wild to think that these guys throwing a spare tournament onto the schedule to have a little bit of a Ryder Cup warm-up actually sends ripples through the entire PGA Tour and all the guys who are, these career journeyman, long-term players. And I would really be quite interested to know, could you work out the right kind of math to figure out, are there any guys, because of this weekend, get bumped out, they're back down at Q School or Corn Ferry Tour, or getting limited starts for next year because of the shockwaves that are left behind from these guys heading out to Napa and playing golf?
Now, I have a question.
Go on.
So, Ben Griffin, before this year, he was playing all these low ball tournaments. Do you think he had this already written in his schedule? Because usually they have their
I'm gonna tell you why
whole
I
year
don't.
written.
Because he got the win earlier this year and he's locked in for 2 years. So I think because he played all the way through the FedEx Cup where these guys all didn't, these guys are out here duking it out. I think he would be tanning the rest of the forehead by now.
Well, I mean, these guys could have just gone to a place everyone could go together and just play for a weekend. They didn't have to go to a tournament.
They could have whooped up on anybody at a local club.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and Ben Griffin probably would have gotten 10th.
Yeah.
JT probably would have still gotten 60th.
Does anybody know how many points Bryson got this year playing his 6 tournaments?
4. Right?
Four.
Is it only
4 majors.
Yeah.
Well, depending on who you ask.
Well, thank you.
Live Chicago.
I wonder how many points he got.
I don't know.
Enough to get them in an automatic spot.
Yeah, but that's a different ranking system. It's not the.
But it
the
uses
right.
OWGR.
Well, he didn't get any FedEx Cup points.
Yeah, he can't get FedEx Cup
So you don't. So the Masters doesn't award you FedEx Cup points.
Not if
You know
you're-
what? Wait. I think there are FedEx Cup points awarded for majors as well.
Yeah, but can't you be
So
unqualified
even
for
though,
that?
right. So even though, well, right. Because his name isn't on a list and they didn't give him, like, how many did he deserve?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I don't think you can go into the PGA Tour website and see his points for this year, but they
you're looking
owe
at,
him
like,
to him.
Yep.
what is it? 100 and how many get your tour card?
125.
125. So it's looking like it's about 7,000 points. 7165 is where it's at.
I don't think you can. Or I mean, he did finish.
But if
in-
like you win the Masters, do you just get 2,000 points or 3,000 points or
Yeah.
something? Or do you get 5,000 points? Like, I don't know.
You
I
get
doubt it.
1,000.
It's 1,000. That's
1,000?
it.
I'm pretty sure because you get 500 for a win.
It would really be funny to know if
Right?
Bryson
Like-
earned his tour card just from
Yes.
where he landed
Play,
in
live,
majors.
double middle fingering everybody. What? I want it. Like,
You know what? We need like a math staff,
Right.
You know, send it to the back
We
office.
don't have that.
No, we really don't.
confidently say we don't have that.
we don't have any math skills whatsoever in this studio.
Wait, math?
Math.
I'm good at math.
because with his OWGR,
Prove it.
He, what did we figure? He had 9 tournaments that qualified for that. Was that what it was?
Yeah,
There was 8 in the
was
2
8.
years. Yeah.
8 in the 2 years.
Yep. Just
So-
the majors. 2 years of majors.
I think he had one other tournament though. He played somewhere
So what's 7,000 divided by 8?
because I think it was 9.
7,000 divided by 8?
Yep.
So 7,000 divided by 4
Carry the
is
1.
1,500. So 1,500 divided by or a half. That's got to be 750.
Anybody want to check that? I didn't claim to be a math guy.
Hold on. What
Sure,
we
that
got?
works.
750 times 8. Is that what we were
No,
doing?
7,000 divided by 8.
Uh-oh.
Not even close.
He said 750. So I was doing 750
Oh,
times
I
8.
got you. Yeah, on me.
Times 8 equals 6,000.
Oh, so you're wrong.
All right, that is 850.
Oh, God. I'm dying. What a great time to be alive.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, the European team.
Boo.
Yeah, none of them made it to Napa.
I don't have booze on here yet. That's the boys. We got to work on that for next
Oh,
week.
yeah,
I need booze for
You know
sure.
what?
Yeah.
Do we record those in house or do we get stock booze? You know, if we could somehow mic up our listeners, maybe we could get some
Yeah, right.
natural
Yeah,
booze.
there we go.
Hey, when you go to the Ryder Cup, just start recording booze.
Here's what I'll tell you: not a single European Ryder Cup team player made the cut in Napa.
Not one.
Not a single.
How
No.
many played?
None of them played. Okay, but
Yeah, you got me on that one. Like, the
fact still stands that not a single one of them made the cut in Napa. They were all out playing the BMW PGA Championship.
Stupid name.
Yeah. But here's an important fact that none of them won that. And in fact, top players took T5.
T5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hovland, Hatton, and Fitzpatrick were all T5 at 15 under. Now, again, it's a different golf course, but their score wasn't as low either.
There you go.
What did we're gonna say that the competition one is even worse over there.
Yeah.
they would
Well,
like-
right, because it's a DP World Tour event,
See?
Yes.
Yeah.
which is a step below the PGA Tour, even though this is an obscure FedEx Cup fall, $6 million purse, whatever. The wine, who knows?
They
Staying in a
just
mansion.
took 2 better PGA tournaments, combined them into one for PGA
Yeah.
and WPGA, and
It's
it's
the
worse.
BMW Championship and the PGA Championship.
I
It's
do
worse somehow.
like that the captains chose to take both of them on separate tournaments.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I do
you know,
like that, though.
like, hey, let's just give our team building over here, team building over here. We don't want to. We're not duking it out this weekend before. You
Also,
know.
not like throwing the element of additional jet lag on the USA team. We can stay within some reasonable time zones. You know what I mean? I like
However,
that.
I would have loved to see Bryson play in the DP World Tour event, and imagine if you won it.
Oh.
Because he can play in it. He can play in it.
All right.
I'd love that.
New. I wish that Keegan would have taken everybody to the
Yeah.
There you
BMW
go,
because
It's just like pre-Ryder Cup.
Yeah, like.
Well, I'll be honest.
Take
If,
the other guys off. Make the other guys go to you know
Napa.
to Napa. Like
if Keegan didn't want to go overseas, because wasn't this overseas?
Yes.
Wasn't this?
Yes.
The DP World Tour.
I just don't think he wanted to go overseas.
it's fair. It's fair. Where was it at?
Who cares? Now, the entire team did not make the cut. So,
Wait, what?
yes, Rasmus Højgaard missed the cut. So, Also, further evidence that we're going to win the Ryder Cup.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah. So we didn't have a winner in the bunch, and we also did not have the entire team make the cut. They did have a player. Wait.
Oh, all right. I'm
Sepp
confused.
Straka had a child too?
Yeah.
He had a child a couple weeks ago, and apparently it was like a premature baby or something, and they're still taking care of it. So he wanted to take the weekend off.
Okay.
He did-
I say nothing.
Yep.
Hopefully everything's good there.
I
That's
understand
it.
what you were
I
saying.
let that
Ryan.
go.
I thought you were saying the entire team didn't make the cut.
No.
You did say that. So
Yeah,
that's
okay.
okay.
All right.
The entire team.
Team did not.
Right.
Okay, yes. I see the verbiage now. I was like so floored
Yeah.
here for a second.
Do you-
No, somebody got team 5.
Do you see how I frame things when we're talking about the European team? It is just
Only the top 4 made the cut.
yeah. So I'm pretty proud of how things shook out here. I mean, if we want to take a look at it, we can obviously say, oh, this is my favorite detail though. Do you know who did win?
Go on.
Their vice captain. Oops. Hey, Luke Donald, what do you got going on over there?
Why was he playing?
Because
He wanted to?
Alex Noren, he's still playing. He's a playing professional golfer and clearly playing better than the entire team he's vice captaining for.
But that would have been like Keegan playing out in Napa and then him winning. Like,
How great would that be?
oh my, no, it would have been so bad.
No, it would have, because it would have really shown the level of sword he fell on to not put himself in.
Fair.
Just once again, I mean, completely redeeming his position in all of this. Yeah. To me, there's a lot of comedy in that for some reason. I kind of like it.
Or would one of the guys like Henley been like, man, I guess I shouldn't be here.
Henley was an auto bid.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
My boy John Rahm had a weird weekend too.
He did. Rahm got caught into a little bit of a weird rules calling, if you will. We had one of these situations where the club goes down and the ball moves an almost unseeably insignificant amount,
Okay.
but the player still calls the rules official over and they discuss it. What made this one particularly interesting was the fact that when he put his club down behind the ball rolled away from his club, not towards it.
Right.
And the thing is so that's became sort of the argument with the rules official. Do we got a clip to play here?
Yep.
Let's take a look here.
Now, see how it's teed up because it's left in place. If it now rolls down, because the club is behind the ball and it rolls that way, I'm not cautioning it to move that way. It's impossible.
But if you're putting the club,
I understand, but it's rolling away from the club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the fact that the club gone down at that stage.
I get it, but the gravity would say that if I'm causing it to move towards the face, not down. You know what I'm saying? So that's where.
Understand your point.
That's where it seems unfair. I definitely cause it to move where it touches down.
I think my favorite line in that is what he says, gravity would say. Like, yeah, but the rule and the laws of gravity don't matter in the rules of golf.
Yeah.
I do find that interesting. And it's one of these where he said, like, because like, okay, and he had to put the ball back. So they put the tee in the ground and they moved the ball back. And he was like, did you move it back? He's like, yeah, like I already did. Like that was the full amount that it moved. And when he kept trying to move it back, it kept oscillating back to where it went to. And he kept trying and he had to like kind of shimmy it around to not keep falling forward to the place that the rules call was made on.
So basically, when the rules official came over,
Essentially, yes. The officials ruled that Rahm did cause the ball to move by grounding his club. He was assessed a one-stroke penalty under Rule 9.4b of the rules of golf. If it is known or virtually certain that the player caused the ball to move, the player gets a one-stroke penalty. I mean, and that's it. The problem is if it's known or virtually certain. The point he's making is how do we know or are we virtually certain that I made it move? And he's saying, well, you put your club there. And it's like, yeah, but the direction it moved, gravity would say, in his words, it would move towards my club, not away from it. Potentially. I don't know. Here's all I'm going to say is I fully support the official's decision there. because it was for John Rahm. However, I would want that man's job completely eliminated had he made the same call on Team USA.
Let's just Rahm, don't pull that at Bethpage.
Don't pull that at Bethpage. Yeah, you try and pull your crap there.
Yeah. Trying to move the ball a little bit closer to the hole. We see what you're doing. But
Yeah.
Didn't you want him to do that though? Don't we want that to happen because it's an extra stroke?
It's a good point.
In match play, that's considered hole lost.
Ooh.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
I say we take a quick look here at the rules under 9.4 A, B, and C as well. All right, here's what we got. 9.4A. When the ball is lifted or moved by a player. If the player directly or indirectly causes the ball to move, penalty applies, 1-stroke penalty. When the player's ball is moved. So, okay, if it's known or virtually certain that the player caused it to move. So I guess the first one is if they just physically do it, like they reach down and they're screwing around and do it on purpose. The second is it's not like on purpose, but you kind of caused it to happen, so it's your fault and you get all the blame. Once again, 1-stroke penalty. 9.4B on the putting green. No penalty if the ball is accidentally moved while marking or tapping with the putter or brushing coin, etc. So you're down there interacting with the green, your marker, all that stuff. No penalty. It's fine. We're allowed to dilly-dally around the ball. Everything is fine.
But when you're moving sticks in the rough or something like that.
However, if you're moving the sticks before you find the ball, so let's say you're searching.
Oh.
This is another no penalty situation. While searching for the ball, no penalty if the ball is accidentally moved while trying to find it. But if it's found and now you're moving some sticks, you got to head back up to rule 9.4B.
Sounds like you purposely want to just start.
Yeah, like if you're searching for your ball, just start clearing brush as you kind of haven't found it yet. 9.4C, when player does not know the ball moved. If the ball moves and the player doesn't realize, then plays it from the wrong spot. They broke 9.4A, causing movement, and they also broke 9.4B, failing to replace. So double penalty. And that was the situation with Shane Lowry that we saw at the British Open, where the ball kind of moved. They saw it on camera, and then he hit it, and then he got both penalties, and the whole thing was chaos. And the only way they discovered it was by zooming in from 17 miles away and playing it at 2,000 frames per second. That scientifically they identified that there was some movement. But again, Team Europe, I'm totally fine with the call on him that time.
So here's my question. So you said if you're searching for your ball, you can hit it and it's fine, right?
Yeah, if it moves while you're searching before you've identified where it exists.
Okay. Do you play it from the point it goes to, or do you play it from the point it was before it was
Point where it
moved?
was before.
Okay, because I was going to say, if I'm just like taking a golf club and swinging through and I hit it into the fairway.
I found it, and I didn't know.
Dead center, get back in the car.
Yeah. Get your,
But at that point, you get a clean lift in place.
yeah, like, obviously, if it was like tucked under some rough,
Right.
you're not like super tucking, you know? Yeah.
Interesting.
Did you guys know Luke Donald kind of came up with a strategy to really help these guys prep for Bethpage Black? Yes, he did. And he decided to give each of the members of the European team some VR headsets to all 12 of the players as part of their mental preparation for the 2025 Ryder Cup at Bethpage Black. These headsets simulate U.S. crowd noises, heckling and verbal abuse, first tee pressure, and environmental distractions. That's wild.
What's the environmental distractions? That could be anything.
I don't know, like a plane flying over low heading into LaGuardia or something.
Go to your happy place.
Yeah.
No, there's somebody standing in front of you squirting a water bottle in your face.
Yeah. Again, from the VR.
Yeah.
Just in, all Team Europe is all injured for hitting each other in the head with golf clubs. They were too close in the VR.
I want to know, how bad does the heckling and verbal abuse get?
Well, we don't know exactly how bad it gets, but what we do know, We were actually pretty fortunate. We were a part of the development of this project.
Go on.
And what they did is, obviously, they're all gigantic fans of the show. They're all probably listening right now.
For sure.
Hey, best of luck to you, Team Europe. Even though you're not taking home the trophy. But they want us to develop some of the heckling because they've heard Gizmo and they understand sort of his abilities. We actually have a few of the tracks that were recorded that Luke Donald had these players listen to. And we'll just give everybody at home just a little bit of a sneak peek. Roll the tape, guys. Let's see what we got here.
Hey, Rory, you insignificant little shrew. Don't US open your putt on 18 and hand Bryson more trophies.
Oh.
Your therapist doesn't need another 6 months of your little whimpering voice saying, I felt good over the ball.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess they're trying to get a little personal with him.
I'm going to say I'm glad to hear Gizmo back. We
I
haven't
know.
heard from him in a while.
Well, we could see why he's been busy on this project.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, there's a couple more, I believe, here. Let's take a look.
Hey, Shane, you human Guinness keg. Try not to blame the course for your sloppy play. It's not the fairway's fault. Your swing looks like it's been marinating in gravy since April.
Oh, geez.
That is unnecessarily offensive.
I like how they're customized. Each person's VR headset
Yes.
has custom heckling to them.
Well, and I'm just imagining like the collaborative process where Luke Donald's like, hey, I really want you to bring up that putt on 18 for Rory.
Hey, I really need you to get a picture of Amanda Balionis for Rory.
Yeah. There might be a little more. Let's take a look.
Hovland, are you high? You're smiling like you just found candy in Justin Rose's pocket. And what the is a Hoygaard? You interchangeable goons. Luke Donald said he spits in your Fruit Loops every morning. And you watch him do it. Because you like it. You're both a disappointment to your entire family.
Wow. I like how he threw the brother in there.
Yeah,
Right? He doesn't even get a VR. You know why? Because they don't know which one's wearing it. They can't tell the difference. Yeah. Rory said in an interview this week that he said that you could like turn up and down the level and how aggressive that some of the comments are, truthfully.
Oh, geez.
And he said some of them are not meant for broadcast. Like, I'm not going to share with you what is said.
we need to somehow get a hold of this.
We really do. Could you imagine like his kid puts the wrong VR on? And they're just destroying his dad.
Oh, no.
No, not that one. Not that one.
Mom, what did they say about Aunt Amanda?
Yeah, he said the goal is to help Team Europe.
Stupid. And then Rory's going
to. Yeah, Luke Donald's like, perfect. Yeah. Upload it onto the SD card.
Send that
Do
one
it.
over.
Like,
All right.
no, it needs to be a little bit more.
There we go. All right. Now let's do Terrell Hatton.
Yeah. Terrell, you want it?
It's like the one long one. Wow.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm watching South Park.
Wow.
The goal is to help Team Europe desensitize to the kind of chaos they'll face in New York.
And New Yorkers are the most
Yeah.
foul-mouthed
Hey,
ever.
I feel like that's stereotyping.
You know,
I think Long Islanders would agree, though.
what are you talking about?
It's a badge of honor.
He says that the simulations aim to build resilience to the players. So the players aren't rattled when they step onto the tee, surrounded by 50,000 screaming Americans.
They're walking off the course. You see tears coming down their eyes.
And this was a direct quote from Rory when he was talking about how, some of the comments. He goes, "You can make it as close to the bone as you'd like." Apparently, that is one way of saying that's haggis for saying they get pretty mean. That's shepherd's pie for.
I want to know what app they're using, or if it's like a specific thing.
Yeah, has this been in like
Wii Golf?
They just went in the Xbox game chat, pulled up Call of Duty, just have them talking there.
like I like the call with the developers. It's like,
Right.
no. It's got to get just really mean. Like how mean? Like Long Island mean.
They're like hunting down Rory's like childhood bully, having him record stuff on there.
I like how it's Long Island mean.
The controversy over money around the Ryder Cup is a conversation that still goes on this year. And of course, the Captain America, as they call him, Mr. Patrick Reed, had a chance to weigh in on this because he was out playing at the DP World Tour event this last weekend, and he disagrees with it. He thinks that there is no money should be exchanged whatsoever for the players playing in the Ryder Cup. Here's my question to you guys. Some people equate this to like the Olympics. It's for like pride of your country or your continent or area or whatever they call Europe. And, you know, do you guys feel like all of the money that's generated, $1,000 tickets to be a spectator standing in the grass, a merch tent that's the size of like an Amazon warehouse, all of that money is generated around 24 of the best players in the world. Do you think they should get any of it?
Well, how much do they get?
So historically they got zero with like a small travel stipend. Okay. And I say small, it's probably like any one of ours annual wages. You know what I mean? Right. But either way, after this topic came up, they came up with a new solution. The new Ryder Cup payment is $500,000 per player. Of the $500,000, $300,000 must go to charity of their choice, and the remaining $200,000 is a personal stipend. So they're essentially getting $200,000 for themselves for a tournament. I don't think Scottie has swung a club for under 4.1 million in the last 4 years.
Right?
See, my thing with this is, like, you look at the Olympics, you know, there's not a lot of, I mean, there are some countries that pay their athletes for the Olympics, but I feel like this is something money shouldn't be involved with. You know, you're representing the country. I mean, I get why people want to get paid for it, but I just feel like this is something that's a little bit more.
Just hammered him.
I mean, here's my thing, and I love P. Reed, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to shade P. Reed here, even though he is shading our country. However, this reeks of jealousy to me, because, I mean, it isn't my money that's going to them, and 60% of it's going to charity, for the record.
Yeah.
It isn't my $200,000 that's going to them. It isn't P. Reed's $200,000. Why do we care who's paying this money and that they're getting $200,000 for showing up? I don't understand that.
TV rights alone is going to be how many hundreds of millions of dollars?
Right. Let's let all the
viewerships
corporate
that-
let's let corporate get it and not give it to the golfers. That makes sense.
I think that's where my issue lies. It's like, on one hand, I get it. Like, the Olympics, competing for your country, it's not about money. It's about doing something incredible for the place you call home or whatever.
But even in the Olympics, if you do good, like, some countries pay them millions of dollars for every gold they get.
Well, right. And not every sport has like multi-millionaires competing week in and out. You get guys like, you know, doing like Olympic shuffleboard. We're like, hey, it'd be nice to get my Southwest flight covered here or something. You know what I mean?
Or that shooter. Forget what country he was from.
Oh, the dude who's just like one hand, you know,
with just glasses, and you see everyone else in like high-tech gear.
He's like in jeans.
Yeah, like that
hand
dude.
in pocket.
He's done some covert operations. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's kind of like the weird thing about it is it's like, who is like, could you like take like PGA of America? You know what I mean? Behind the half of behind this entire thing where they're like, oh, come on, guys, do it for pride. Like, what are we talking about? Like, you know, this means a lot for your homeland. Meanwhile, where's it all going?
Right.
Now, I do get it. Like, PGA of America, like, it's a nonprofit organization. It's all about growing the game of golf. Yes. And, you know, they put money towards, like, you know, golf schools for youth getting into the game. So I do understand that, like, the money isn't, hopefully, just being stuffed in, like, a handful of guys' pockets at the top. But at the same time, like you said, there's going to be hundreds of millions of dollars generated in economic impact from these 24 guys showing up.
How much in merch sales alone?
Oh, it's scientifically impossible to know. I mean, it's insane. So that's the other part for me, though, is I go both ways. I understand doing it for pride and for glory and the whole thing, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, but that is a mountain of money you're asking them to say, hey, you should ignore this because legacy and it's important. I don't know. Patrick Reed, is firmly against paying players for competing in the Ryder Cup. He believes it's one of the few events where money should never enter the equation. It's one of the, this is his quote. He says, it's one of those that I really think is unnecessary, to be honest with you. If you're going to give money to players, have it all go to their charity or something like that. Now, here's the thing. That's also what the European team's take on this is. So is it jealousy or is it like treasonous? You know,
Both.
I don't know.
Taking the other side.
Yeah, siding with the blue and yellow team.
Specifically Rory, I think he said that he agrees with Rory specifically, which, all right. I can't imagine Rory's the biggest Patrick Reed fan, but
yeah.
maybe
He's got like a hat.
Yeah.
He's got a Four Aces hat.
yeah.
I don't know, but what like you just said, there's so much money going around.
Yeah,
not
tons.
to hand them some to make it cost them money to go. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Now, I also do agree. Like, they're probably not booking their room on Orbitz. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but on a normal given weekend, they are. I mean,
very true.
It's
But
it's not
but
Orbitz,
you're saying like
but
costing them money to go. I would imagine prior to any of this, you know, like the giant jumbo jet they all flying together. They're probably not kicking in on that.
Venmoing each other.
Is that giant jumbo jet going from state to state picking them all up? Because they're not all just playing from South Florida.
That is a really good point.
That is a good point.
That's you know what?
So, and then they got to be gone for the entire week. Are they all getting different houses? Are they all getting same houses? You know, like their Verbo bills got to be up there.
Yeah, like this thing doesn't have a jacuzzi. I can't
Right.
stay here.
I assume Team USA is paying for that. There's no way that they're paying their own way for this. Right?
Now, which interesting point though. So then, who is Team USA? Like in terms of who is that PGA of America themselves who
Probably
like have they're taking in all the money, but put a little bit.
You
back
guys want to hear something that's kind of messed up? So Junior Team USA for bowling. Do you know you have to pay for all your travel? And they go overseas. Like you got to pay for all of it.
Here's the question you have to ask: what's happening to those hundreds of dollars that they're keeping from the event?
I mean, it's a lot of scholarship money.
it's 20s of dollars.
There's rules with USBC and bowling and youth bowling. It's all scholarship money, so it's not like they could just pay these people.
USBC is the name of them.
It would be great if P. Reed weighed in on that.
It would be.
That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
Do they all stay in one house or do they get different houses? Do you know?
I know like the last Ryder Cup in Rome, they all were in this giant hotel and everybody had like a suite. And because like
hotel.
And the only reason I specifically know that is because Brooks Koepka's wife, Jenna Sims, had like everything they were doing all over her Instagram. And it was a lot of fun because she was like Brooks is closed for the week. And it was like his hanger with all his daily outfits.
Yeah.
And then there's like another one where like her teeth were red from like Merlot and she's just like jamming around in the room, like showing the balcony, you know? So yeah.
Shout out to Jenna.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love Jenna.
Yep.
Yeah. She commented on one of my TikToks once.
Really?
Oh yeah. So her and I.
Oh, yeah, you
Tyler,
have it in the frame back
Very
here.
nice.
Yeah, it's
Right?
like, printed it.
Next week it shows up on the
Yeah.
wall right there.
Like holding up her comment. Like, remember? We go way back. Super cool.
I think Clarence should make his way over here and we'll frame that comment right where Clarence is.
full
Or you just
time.
lean it against him right here. That also could work.
No, Clarence needs to come over here.
I don't know if they did this in Rome 2 years ago, but there's also a Ryder Cup Celebrity All-Star match leading up to the Ryder Cup. And I don't know. I just found out this existed like a day and a half ago.
I just realized today that the last one, dude from Dude Perfect's on there.
Oh, so they've done this before.
No,
So
it's only
answer-
one. It's only one. One Dude Perfect guy.
No, but they've done the Celebrity Ryder Cup
Oh
thing
yeah,
before.
yeah. I think they do it. They've been doing it for a minute now.
Yeah, I had no idea.
He's the guy second from the left, kind of like hidden.
Oh, totally. I've seen him on my kid's iPad before. I don't know.
I love Dude Perfect.
Josh, because I love it when you go through lists and names, would you take us through who we got playing for Team USA
okay.
and the European team?
So do you want me to explain the event though?
Yeah. You know what?
Okay.
Take it away.
Okay. Exhibition style event, bringing together celebrities from sports, entertainment, pop culture world, and a match format in the Ryder Cup spirit. USA versus Europe.
Yep.
And playing weird holes. Starting on holes 1. 15, 16, 17, 18, and then they repeat it.
So it's a 10-hole tournament playing holes 1,
5
15,
holes.
16, 17, 18, repeat.
Yeah, and then
I wonder if it's like is that an easy loop on the
Gotta
course?
be.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I don't
super
know.
standard. A lot of people go out and do a little 10-hole round from 1, 15, 16, 17, 18,
A
repeat.
5-hole round. Oh,
Yeah.
let's do it again. Let's make it an
Loop.
even 10.
You get- I don't know where you book that in golf now.
Right.
so for us, for Team USA, we got Michael Strahan, former NFL star. We all know him.
Yeah.
Eli Manning, we all know him again, another football star.
I said because I'll be out there the day this happens, I should dress up like I work on course and screw with Eli Manning.
Yes. Oh, that'd
Totally.
be
Are you a player? What is that, huh?
The payoff won't be as good because he probably doesn't know who you are, though.
It's never funny.
the annoying guy that's there.
I take my hat off and he's like, get away from me. I don't, can we get,
Hey, these next,
You don't even need a disguise.
it's just walk up regular.
so these next,
Huh? Anybody? Huh?
so the next set of names are really out there. So like John McEnroy,
John McEnroe.
There
we go. McEnroy.
tennis Hall of Famer, 7-time Grand Slam singles champion.
Do you know who that is?
No.
He's the angry guy.
And then Miranda Lampert, country music.
Lambert. Go ahead. Yeah.
What did I say?
Pert.
Lambert.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Kane Brown, another country singer.
All right.
Noah Kahan. Or is
Okay.
it Kahan or Khan?
I think it's Con.
No,
okay, Noah
it's
Khan.
Kahan. Let's ride that out.
Singer-songwriter, like folky, like Season of the Sticks. And that's not the song. It's
That is- no,
Stick
you got it.
Season. All right.
Stick season.
Bobby Flay. You've met Bobby Flay.
I have. I had a beautiful, in-depth 90-second interview with him a year and a half ago.
and then
It was nice.
the one and only husband of Scarlett Johansson, Colin Jost,
Ooh.
SNL. And then for
Colin's hilarious.
Team Europe, this is where it's going to get funny.
Colin
because
Johansson. You know.
Team Europe has got Catherine
Can we
Zeta-Jones.
comment? Can we comment on the USA teams first? Like,
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought I was
Who do you
very
think's
sure.
the player in the bunch?
I think Eli Manning's just.
He's a member at Augusta.
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
come on,
Is he
guys.
really?
That's exactly
Yes,
right.
he
Oh, wow.
is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's probably
I
number
think he's
one.
definitely number one.
I'll tell you what,
I'm
though.
assuming Michael Strahan. He's an athlete.
He's probably decent.
Yeah.
Here's the one thing I do have to be careful of is to not ask Eli if I can join Augusta, because if you ask, you can never join.
That's correct.
I don't want to ruin my odds. I don't know where this world's going to go.
That's true.
I listen.
That's true.
I'm near, I don't know, the halfway point in life.
Yeah.
I still got another half left, and I could be a member at Augusta. I don't want to blow those chances.
Now the
That's all I'm
question
saying.
is if you ask a member, or is it you have to if you have to officially ask the course?
It's all rumors. I don't know if any of it's true,
That's
but
fair.
the rumor we're going to believe is that if you ask anyone,
Anybody. All right.
well, because Peyton Manning was already a member, and then Eli just got in the last year, and so I was always curious: was he like not allowed to bring it up to his brother?
Right.
Like, where are you golfing?
Man, I sure do like Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
I'm like one country club short of the amount that I would like in my membership deck. Yeah. Who else? Rich, what else do you think of this lineup?
I think some of the like Kane Brown, that one just threw out of left field.
Totally. I didn't even know he was a golfer.
No, not at all.
I didn't know Miranda Lampert was a golfer either.
I did not know Miranda Lampert was a golfer either.
It's a B, not a P.
Thank you.
Lambert.
There you go.
Same thing.
I hope she's just an absolute stick. You know what I mean? Just firing darts.
I gotta say this. You said stick a couple times now.
Yeah.
I've never heard that in my life until today.
Dude, it's stick season.
Yeah. Yeah. Noah Khan over
Can't get
here.
anything past this guy.
Come on, Rich. Timing. There we go.
You want me to go over Team Europe real quick?
All right, let's hear it.
All right. So Team Europe has got Catherine Zeta-Jones, Academy
Did you
Award
just say
winning.
this guy, Catherine Zeta-Jones?
No.
He said Europe, Scott.
Oh,
Europe,
Europe's
Scott.
God. I thought this.
Jeez. Catherine
Sorry,
Zeta,
Madam Zeta Jones.
Do you know who that is?
Academy Award winning actress from Wales, known
Now you're
for-
making fun of her weight. I just feel like these are shots fired that she doesn't deserve. Yeah, come on.
She was in Chicago Traffic and the Mask of Zorro.
Totally.
Seriously,
Paul-
do you know who she is?
No.
Jesus, you're so.
I know she's an
young.
actress. I couldn't name a single movie she's in outside of the 3 that he just said 4
Outside
seconds
of
ago.
Mask of Zorro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul Gasol. I know Paul Gasol.
Okay.
He was a basketball player. He played with the Lakers. He also played with the Bulls.
Played with a lot of teams. Bulls, Grizzlies.
Dead serious. If there was not a description after his name on our notes here, I don't know who he is. Like I would have been like, oh, I don't know. He plays soccer or I don't know, or anything. Like I've never heard his name in my life.
Wow.
Feel bad about that.
He was best friends with Kobe.
What about, do you know Tony Kukoc?
Tony Kukoc. Of course, Chicago Bull. Got
There
to.
you go.
He grew up in
Yeah.
the era.
Yep.
And then we got Jose Andres, Spanish-American celebrity chef. So they're going to be duking it out with him and Bobby Flay.
Oh, my God.
Chef on chef action?
You're like, all right, and when you get to hole 15 for the third time, you have to make an omelet.
And then Timu Solani, I think that's how you say it,
He's the cheap version of regular salami.
Finnish NHL All-Star or Hall of Famer,
Wow.
Stanley Cup champion, nicknamed the Finnish Flash. And then now not citing,
So
not
dumb.
I was gonna say he's got a really good app. You can buy a lot of cheap stuff on there.
So I'm not saying I'm on Team Europe with this, but this is the biggest draw I think they've got out of everyone there is Tom Felton. He was Draco Malfoy in Harry Potter. I feel like out of all of them, and he's right now doing Broadway stuff, I believe, still for the Harry Potter franchise.
Wow.
So I think that's the biggest pickup out of everyone there. And then Oliver Phelps, British actor who's played George Weasley in Harry Potter films. Oh, so yeah, that is that is another Harry Potter person. And
They all
then,
dyed their hair, it seems,
yeah.
since the movie.
Same time.
Oliver's over and listening to the podcast. He's like, you guys know who I am? What the heck?
And then Brooklyn Beckham, model and media personality, eldest son of David and Victoria Beckham.
Dead serious.
Go on.
Catherine Zeta-Jones
Yes.
and Tony Kukoc are the only people on the list I've ever heard of in my entire life. Now,
That's fair.
the Beckham one, if money was on it, I would have guessed some relation
too,
to,
yeah.
Right.
you know, but I don't think I would have guessed eldest son.
Neither would I.
Yeah.
I would have guessed daughter probably by the name.
Gasol is the one I'm adding to that list. That same list, I'm adding Gasol.
You know Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter? No.
Yeah.
I'm not a Harry Potter.
You never
guy.
seen Harry
Like-
Potter?
No.
No, it's not. I didn't say that. I just said I'm not. I mean,
He's
I think I'm up to like. I've watched the first 3.
Oh,
You
then
seen
you
the
know
little
he's,
blonde
he's
kid,
the
the-
blonde kid with the slick back
The
hair.
snake dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Voldemort. The snake dude's Voldemort.
No, he's thinking of
No.
Snape, I think.
oh Snape.
No, the
You're
dude that's
snake
on,
hunting?
He's the dude on the snake group. There's like
Oh,
4
the
different
Slytherin, yes.
Yes.
He is Slytherin, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And then I didn't.
I'm not Harry Potter at all.
My fiance is gonna be so mad at me. I didn't realize that was one of the Weasley twins.
Yeah.
So
Might be
Oh,
both.
she's going to be pissed.
yeah,
Oh,
You're
yeah.
going to be in the
Call the
dog
wedding
house.
off.
yeah.
Call it off.
Wow. That is just
The
devastating.
last straw.
All right, just
I
for
will say,
zero reason whatsoever, what team's winning?
USA.
Yeah.
For
Thank
sure. I mean,
you.
and just from name strength alone, we knew everybody on the USA side.
I'm just curious, did these guys get VR goggles to degrade them in preparation? Just saying
Harry was better,
awful,
Tom. Harry was better.
awful things to yeah. Tom Fulton, you son of a
Oh man.
yeah. I sure hope they did. Just for preparation's sake, I think.
Of course, yeah.
Like that one of them gets Rory's goggles and they're just like, Jesus. Oh my God.
I've never met Amanda Ballios before.
No, what's
Wow.
hilarious is the USA team puts them on. They're getting pumped and amped, right?
Yeah.
All the European guys put them on. They're like, oh my goodness.
They're dying laughing.
They're asking. I'm like, did you guys get those too? Get the VR? Yeah, we got them. What'd you guys think? Oh, we love them. They were so much fun. They're like, oh, okay.
They're quoting
These
the
guys
VR
are
goggles.
crazy.
Wow. Who's probably not going to be at the Ryder Cup is Greg Norman. I just don't see him making a trip out there. I don't see it. Dude, you are matchy. Look at you.
Look at
Whoa,
that.
dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
he could be your father.
Right?
Now, so obviously, Greg, thanks for joining us here in studio. Just kind of want to talk a little bit about what's going on. Obviously, you recently departed Live Golf, one of the founders, CEO, and now it's your time away from Live. Is this a little bit bittersweet walking away from this project of yours that you really saw from day one?
No, because have you heard of the Saudis
Yes.
Yeah, they gave me a ton of money, so I don't care.
So you're totally good.
Now, Greg, Mr. Norman, I have one more question. How
Hijacked my interview. Go ahead. Keep going.
how many new sports are we going to add in this Olympic committee you just announced that you were a part of?
However many the Saudis want. At this point, I just respond to them. So.
Yeah.
The question I have for him is, how old are you?
Oh.
It says here you're something like 70 years old.
I'm not counting anymore.
Give or take.
That's my wife.
There's a lot of new peptides out there and things, doing wonders.
Good old Greg.
No, last question for you, Greg. Obviously, your PGA Tour card was not in jeopardy because you didn't actually play on Live Golf. Do you have a plan to go back and absolutely piss everyone off by going to play on the PGA Senior Tour now?
Is it still $25 million for the win on Senior Tour?
Yeah. No.
I'm good. I don't think I'm good then, boss. For next question.
I don't get out of my Maybach for less than. Wow. Yeah, Greg Norman officially departed on September 11th. Doubly tragic day. He posted on Instagram that he will no longer be with Live Golf, replaced by CEO Scott O'Neill. He stepped back. He wasn't, CEO recently, but then I would like to know though, and maybe Greg, you can answer yourself. Was this a mutual decision or did they just railroad you out of here?
I can't even look at that son of a bitch.
Get him off the screen immediately. Little timeline for everybody else other than Greg himself. October 2021, Norman spearheads Liv's launch, recruiting stars, and obviously a part of the global expansion and the clash against the PGA Tour. November 2024 through January 2025. Reporting signals. What is this? Reporting signals.
Leadership.
I really got to give him some flowers, though. That had to have been a very difficult job of starting Live with all of the fighting and all of that around,
I would also say to do that with the back pain of hauling the bags of cash.
Truckloads of money.
I mean, just the soreness.
That made it easier for sure.
You don't understand how hard it was to count all of those $100 bills every night when I came home from work.
But seriously, though, that is a big undertaking to take an event that rivals PGA.
Well, and you also think about, Greg Norman's on the list of top 5 guys in history for most weeks at number 1.
Yeah.
Number 1 golfer in the world. He's in the top 5, and I think Tiger's 3 of those.
He has 3 of those lanes.
Yeah, he's 3 of those people in the top 5. And to now go spearhead this other thing and to completely just destroy all of this following. I mean, all of this thing that you've built. Now he is the villain. He is the villain. I think you're right. I mean, so along with the difficulties of launching an entirely new sports league, as well as what it cost him and the legacy that he had created up to that point.
We're all the heroes in our own stories, Dan.
Why is he such a villain, though?
Why is anybody who went to Live a villain? And so the guy, the captain of...
Oh. I understand. So you're just saying he's a villain because he went to Live, and anybody who went to Live is a villain.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because you go look at the comments of anything Bryson didn't play. Whoa, this is what he gets. Yeah. It's the bet he made. This is the choice he made. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
but in the Live world, I think he did such a great thing.
Oh, yeah, he did.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, even just looking at, what it's done for the PGA Tour and the changes the PGA Tour has had to make. And even now,
Scottie would have half the money he has right now if it wasn't for Live.
Scottie would be homeless on the street if it wasn't for Greg Norman.
They would need the Ryder Cup money this year.
He'd be out in Napa begging.
It's kind words. Thank you.
He'd have his case of wine.
Yeah. He'd be staying in the house we did find on Google Maps. I think there's not enough credit given to what Live did for golf as a whole, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with every single thing about it or not, you have to at least recognize and appreciate how much change it brought into professional golf. And that wouldn't have happened if Live never existed.
Correct. I mean, golf is larger today than it's ever been before.
True. And so are the purses.
Yeah.
And, I mean, look at any other major sport. If anybody's playing in one of the major leagues of any other sport, they talk about, if you're not in like the top 120 in the world, it's hardly self-sustaining to play professional golf, which is wild to think about.
I mean, I would even say that making live.
Thank you.
Really, it benefited every single pro golfer in the world.
Yes.
Because they're all getting their purses up. Whether people like Rory want to sit there and bash it for 2 years, his purses are a little bit bigger than they were before then.
I have another question for Mr. Norman.
Yep.
Hey, I'm just curious. Do you think they're going to be making a Saudi women's basketball league to compete with the WNBA? Maybe they get paid a little bit more?
I thought this was supposed to be a serious interview.
Nice answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Norman has left the interview room, stormed out, slams the door.
He didn't understand the women's basketball part of it.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Norman, hopefully you find something to do with your time. And if it was up to me, go play the Senior Tour.
That would be awesome.
It would be so great. That's all I want to see.
Him and Tiger.
Oh.
I'll do it if Tiger does. I'll do it if Tiger does.
Like paper, rock, scissors if we, Is it paper, rock, scissors?
No,
rock, paper, scissors.
Rock.
I feel like it's regional. There's different areas. I spent a lot of time in North Dakota.
It's rock, paper, scissors.
I was there twice.
Okay.
Or
We spent a week there.
We did.
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
So I think of it rock, paper, scissors. I always say Rochambeau.
Yeah, that's the one where I just kick you in the nuts and you see what happens.
Huh?
South Park reference. It's probably before you were born.
Oh, news. The sports world is once again upended by this absolutely hilarious theme that has taken over. Jay Reed, would you go ahead and set this up? What's going on here? You're the house football guy.
It's a touchdown out of the back of the end zone here, and then a toy seems to fly
There's a flag. There's a flag on the play.
But I don't think there was, Rich. I believe it might have just been the toy. As we watch this back, you see what looks to be a
There it is. Just goes flying by.
a cylinder of sorts.
Oh my goodness.
Flags don't usually bounce like that.
Could you slide back over to that? Just back to the slide back over there to where you were on that. It's gone. Oh, never mind. We'll never find it again.
Never found it.
Okay. I was going to try and guess the team names.
Oh,
One of them had a cat.
okay.
One of them had a cat. All right.
And the other one.
They both had cats. They both had cats. Get the two. Come on.
Technically, yes.
Oh, there it is. All
there
right.
you go.
So we have the green cats and the striped bitches. Am I close?
Nobody
Well,
from
Bengals,
Cincinnati
you got
is
the beat.
ever watching this show again.
I don't think they were to begin with.
Let's be dead serious.
Nobody
Right?
ever watches
Now,
this show
Dan,
ever.
what does that one on the left look like to you? What kind of cat?
I don't know. Name Mittens or something? Like, am I guessing its name?
What kind of cat do you think that looks like? Like a big cat?
Panthers.
No.
No, the wild cat, the stray cats.
No.
The tree leopards.
No.
Closer. That's
You're
closer.
getting closer.
Keep going.
You're getting closer.
The cheetahs.
It's also
Close.
a car.
Oh, I know this one. The Kias.
Oh my god.
It's clearly Toyota.
Yeah. Toyota-thon.
We've gone off the rails. It's the Jaguars. I can't do this
you
anymore.
can't sit through this anymore. All right. And then the B words.
Censor yourself this time. Yeah.
Guys, this is one of the most incredible things to happen to all of professional sports.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it is. Has it happened in bowling yet?
No.
Well,
We wouldn't know if it did. What's going on?
Well, no. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if it will ever happen in bowling because the venues are so small.
yeah.
You know, and if you throw something on the lane, it's either got to go on the approach or on the lane. If you throw it on the lane, you're messing up the oil for all the pros. So that's a
Yeah,
really
nobody
bad
wants
thing.
to. Nobody wants to throw a gutter dong.
The problem is if somebody throws it, they're just like, Josh, why did you throw that?
No, it was
And
him.
like everybody, Josh
No.
threw it.
No, not
not
the
this
other guy here.
No,
The way you said gutter
It
dog.
wasn't me. It was him.
We
Like,
need the guy in the back who sets the pins. Instead of pins, put all of those on the thing.
It comes
out.
The ball comes and just bounces off of
they
them.
suction cup down so they don't move.
They just look like the things in front of gas car dealerships.
Wacky waving inflatable flailing arm too guy.
Oh my god.
Here's another one. A new trend happening at golf courses. I want to know if you guys agree with this, disagree with this. Go ahead and roll the tape. Rich, I think most importantly, I would like for you to weigh in on this one.
All right.
Let's see what we got
As the
here.
resident terrible golfer.
Look at this. How do you feel about that? Proof of purchase stickers on the beverages sold at a golf course.
Personally,
Yeah.
go ahead, because I got that green water bottle right there that's filled up with transfusions that I made at home, and I'm just squirting it in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I tell you what me and my buddies do?
Dude, dumbass. Don't drink it out of the can.
right?
We haven't done it in a while because there really hasn't been a place we went to where it's super expensive to drink. But if it's an expensive place, we'll each buy one beer, but we'll bring them. We'll buy one beer to figure out what are they using. Are they using the
Cans,
aluminum
bottles.
bottles, the cans,
Aluminum
tall boys,
cans.
and whatever it is? If it's what we have, we'll use. But if it's not, we just start pouring them in it.
It's fair. I kind of feel like when it comes to buying on course, it's definitely based on the level of course.
Yeah.
Usually the courses I play, nobody cares and everybody just packs in their stuff. If I'm playing Medina, like I don't think I'm loading my cooler bag full of stuff,
Like
you know.
max capacity in the parking lot.
You know.
That's very fair.
I can confidently say I've never played a course where I haven't brought a beverage onto the course. Even if it's a water.
Have you ever played a non-drinking round?
Yeah. Oh, I don't really drink. So yes.
So you just load your bag up full of stuff and then don't drink?
No, I'm saying like I'll bring like waters and Gatorades and stuff, which I'm assuming that's the
Oh,
same
gotcha.
thing. Like
Oh, gotcha.
they're probably putting the purchase stickers on those if they're putting purchase stickers.
Usually
I'd
they
assume.
don't.
Get that
Usually
Gatorade the hell out of
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Usually water and Gatorade, they're very lenient about. It's the alcohol.
No,
Question.
they just don't want you. I guess.
Have you been to a course with these stickers?
No.
Nice.
Have you?
But no, he was just so confident that they don't put him on the Gatorades. They don't put him on the Gatorades.
Can
though.
I give an example? Because that same, the same course I was talking about with the beer thing,
Yeah.
they were checking our coolers, and we're like, hey, do we need to check that? I go, no, it's just waters. They're like, okay.
Huh. All right.
Interesting.
Like, no, you get our $6 Aquafina, whether you like it or not. Like, they come around and do like the little the bag check where they kind of hit underneath and check, see what's going on, see what's doing.
Oh, it's Dasani. You're good. You can take as many of those as you want. Yeah.
So you've been to a
You're
course where
lost.
they actually check your bag?
Yeah. We brought a cooler. We brought like a backpack cooler, and that was.
I love that they just believed you. No, there's only water in here. He's like,
Well,
then that's totally fine.
when you look like you're 19. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way there's beer in there. He's not old enough to drink. Wow. Well, so the ruling is courses obviously should be able to do whatever they want. It's their course, and if you don't like it, don't play there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But also, screw you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't agree more.
All right.
Again, just know what you're dealing with and work around the rules.
It's fair. Very fair.
Like, no, do you think a course is going to be like, hey, what's in the Gatorade bottle?
Smell it.
Right.
No,
right.
you smell it.
Your
he's
sports
telling
bottle,
you
whatever
to
you're drinking.
smell it. You're like,
Nah, see,
yeah, I'm good. I believe you.
Goosebumps all over your arm.
All right, guys, that's all I got. Got anything else?
Nope.
Got it all? We covered it all?
I think we did.
All right, well, that is it for this week's edition of the Dan's Golf World Show, brought to you by the one and only Sports Illustrated, and now on SITV.